Cracked it open, and it had got like warts on it. So
What?
It looked like what? And I actually said, I think I said something like, it's got what you can get that sorted out down at clinic.
Oh,
That's
the worst takeaway
yeah.
that you've had so far.
Yeah, well, the pizza box that I had up in Scotland from the fish and chip shop there. Oh my God!
Tell me everything.
So, like, I mean, to be honest, from the word go, what I do with these reviews, it's not just about the food. I like to take into consideration how polite the staff are, and how nice it is inside. You know, I think that's what you need. So we got into this place, and this bloke's whizzing about. I couldn't understand a word he was saying. You know, a Scottish fella, he were talking some right gibberish. I'm thinking, people can't understand me best of times, but this guy, it was tough for me to understand what he was saying. And I'm stood there, and he's cooking this food in this fryer, and I could just smell that they've probably not changed oil since war. Do you know what I mean? It was like, oh, what is this? And it's when I do the takeaways, obviously I'm trying to do it and shed good light, because it's good for the business, and I want to, but also I want to be honest as well. So recommending to go to this place. So we opened up the pizza box. I opened it up, and it just hit you. This just waft of like 30-year-old oil.
Oh.
And it just sort of like turned my stomach a little bit. I'm thinking, I'm not looking forward to this, because, you know, when you get your fish and chips, you know, you can either smell the beef dripping, or, you know, you can smell whatever it is with the fish, you know, and you think, oh, that's nice. With this, it was just like old oil.
Right.
I thought, oh.
So this was because it was like a fish and chip shop platter, was it?
So this particular place were one of the first to do what they call a munch box. And
Okay.
this is where it come from. So the munch boxes supposedly come from Scotland. And they're becoming quite popular in up and down country. So you can get a pizza box from a Chinese, for example, and they put the rice, salt and pepper chicken, ribs, spring rolls, and they'll do it for 10, 15 quid.
Yeah.
So it feeds a family of four. So this is what they did. So they did it to feed a family of four. So you got chips, piece of fish, couple of sausages, chicken nuggets, a burger. So I'm like, right, this is all right for a tenner. You know what I mean? For a 10 quid for that to feed family, that's good. I've got kids at home, they'd love that. So put it down. So he said, oh, and bottle of juice, iron brew, what they call juice. So I thought, well, that's all right for a tenner. So when I opened it up and got this waft, I thought, here we go. So I remember picking the fish up, and it sort of fell to bits in my hands.
Oh.
And then,
What was it called? Bit of cod?
well, to be honest, they might have pulled it out that lake. The chips, they wasn't cooked right. But they, obviously, when we were living in the fish and chip shop, I used to help my dad do spuds and do chips. And used to do a process. You put them in a barrel, and you put this chemical in, powdering called dry white, fill it up, and it'd stop the potatoes from going black. And then when you were ready to chip them or use them, you'd have to hose them down to get this chemical off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd come off quite easy. And that's it. But so I can tell if a fish and chip shop's use that and they've not done it right, because it's got quite a pop. Once you've smelt it, you can taste it. And I could taste it in the shop on these chips. I thought, oh, they've not done it right here. The chips were raw. So then I moved on, got the sausage. When I peeled the batter off, it was like a dead finger.
Oh.
There were no brown into the sausage.
Oh, what was it? What, grey, white?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I think the thing for me with it was the burger. So
I'm so giddy to find out about this burger.
I cracked this burger open. I've never seen out like it in my
burger
life.
Is it a battered burger, or is it
a battered? So everything in it's battered. Apart from it's all battered, right? Cracked it open, and it had got like warts on it. So
What?
It looked like what? And I actually said, I think I said something like, it's got what you can get that sorted out down at clinic.
Oh.
That's what
just
I said.
a lumpy burger?
Oh.
It just like had like little, and the colour of it, the only time I've seen that colour, it's like a pepperami colour to the burger.
Oh, right.
So then people are saying,
Red.
what, it a spam fritter? I'm like, well, it's a burger on menu. But
Yeah.
even a spam fritter, it looked like, you know.
Oh, God.
So, and then.
Warts on the burger.
Yeah. And then they did. What they do up there, it's a delicacy in Scotland, is this, right? Pizza crunch. Oh, yeah. So they go to Tasda. They get cheapest pizza for £1, cut it in half, dip it in batter, fry it up, goes in box, you bite into it, it is just full of grease. I squeezed it all, grease were dropping out.
Mate.
So, yeah, it got a 1. But I did upgrade it. I did upgrade it to a 2 because of the bottle of juice. And if it wasn't for that, to take that flavour away, we'd have been in trouble.
Is that the worst takeaway you've ever had?
The worst one. Yeah.
Ever.
Are you reluctant to say the name of it, or?
To be honest, it's slipped my mind.
Has it?
If I'm honest with you.
Yeah. Do you think? And I mean, I've offended a lot of Scottish people during the Euros, so I'm gonna have to word this correctly. Do you think that might just be what they like up there, or do you think it was genuinely rank?
I think it was just that place.
Yeah.
Because people obviously sent me pictures of other things in, and I could see like it was, it's been cooked right, oil's been changed. I was like I said, living in a fish and chip shop, and all these.
Yeah, yeah. You're qualified to give these. Yeah.
So I could see, and then like we did another place up there, McDee's, and had this pulled pork fries. Oh, amazing!
Where's this? What was this?
So in Scotland, went up there and we did a place called McDee's.
Oh, I thought you were saying McDonald's. Like you went.
That, at first, this is you're reviewing McDee's. I'm thinking, well, all right, then I'll do a Big Mac.
Yeah.
Do 10 of them in. But no, so he's like, obviously that's in. I think his name's McDonald or something like that. He's not got a farmer out.
Right.
But so we went, and it's just a right small place. It is. Couple of lads, and they're just knocking out. It was amazing. Some great food, amazing burger, pulled pork fries. They were absolutely bang on.
So if you are going to go to Scotland, there are some good. There will be some good places, but just don't go to that Munchbox place.
Yeah.
So that was a 2 out of 10. You said the final score for that.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever get a lower score than that?
I don't know.
I hope so for the content, Danny. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we have talked about how we're going to do a tour where we go and rate the worst takeaways that's been rated on like TripAdvisor, or if people say crap one. But it's like that. You know, you've had a drink, your kebab turns up and it's got no chili on it, so people are straight out face. But worst takeaway ever. Yeah.
I went to a place in Cambridge, and Fiona will back me up on this. It was a sushi place, and it wasn't a big brand like a Yo Sushi or something like that. It was an independent place, and we was like, we'll give this a go. And we went in there, and what you do, I don't like sushi, I don't touch it, but Fiona loves it, and you have to tick on this sheet how many plates you want, and I think it was like you could go for 3, 5 or 10 or something like that. And Fee went for 5 and I weren't eating, and they kept coming up to me and they was going, you eat, and I was like, I'm not gonna eat. But what they were saying is, you're gonna eat, but you're not paying. Like, I was like, I don't like sushi. So first of all, I was like, this is really intense that they're telling me I'm gonna steal from them. So I sat back from the table like this the whole time, and then Fiona's ticked 5 these boxes, and I've looked at the price and I've gone, that's expensive. Like, I'm always happy to treat Fee, but that seems. So I said to him, I went, how big are these plates? And he's like, showing me with his hands. I'm like, yeah, they must be only, because you know when you go like Yo Sushi, you get the little taste of it. I was like, they must be like that because sushi's sushi, right? Nah, mate. They came out, they were whole plates as if like it was a meal or something. I've looked at Fee, and you know she can't eat a lot anyway. No. She orders off the kids' menu usually. And I thought, fucking hell, this is going to be awkward. My toes are curling already because I'm not good in social situations like that. And he's put all 5 plates down, and he's come over to me and he's like, you eat. And I'm like, oh, so you're saying it's so much food, I should eat as well. I'm like, but I don't like it. So Fee's ate about 1.5. He's come over, he was fuming, like shouting at, waste, you're wasting. I was like, well, I'm still going to pay for the fucking food. Worst experience ever. So I might be in your comments recommending that one to you, Danny. At some...
Do you like sushi?
Can't stand it.
And I went on a party boat with her. So I've been sent images of me with the woman partying on a boat in Ibiza.